All right. How's everybody doing out there today, man? It's another beautiful day here in the Philippines. Just got up this morning. I got a new fun fact for you here in the Philippines for all you listening out there. I found some beef bacon yesterday, which I thought when I first saw it, I said, it's kind of weird, man. You know, beef bacon, I ain't never heard that shit before. Hell, we don't do that shit down south. But if you think about it, people love steak and eggs, right? So I bought me a pack. I brought it home. I cooked it up on the stove this morning for the kiddios for breakfast. And guess what? It was just like steak and eggs. And I'm thinking, damn, why ain't nobody come up with this idea in the U.S., man? Everybody down there, the greasy, grimy polecats eating all that pork. That shit's bad for you, man. All that pork, that's high blood, you know. And if you're drinking a lot of alcohol, that's even worse. So this may be a good idea for all you cowboys out there. Give you something to think about, you know. Because then you ain't got to slice that big old thick steak. This one here, whatever, you can do it super, super thin. Package it up, market that shit. Looks like it's going to be a little cloudy day here, maybe. See if we can get my camera to operate up for me. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's nice out today. Not so hot. Went cruising yesterday. Met a bunch of new vloggers down in Uzi. Met a homeboy from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia down there. He's a big old motherfucker too, shit. He remind me of that guy in the Green Mile. He's a big old fucker. He's a nice guy though. He's been all over the world. He went to Colombia. He was telling us he liked living in Colombia, and he went way up in the mountains up there and started helping people organize how to live on the land, because they only made like, you know, small amounts of money. You know, I'm talking like in the 25 to 50 cent range per day. So the whole village would come together and pool all their money, you know, and, you know, outside of their basic needs. So they always had like an emergency fund for somebody who needed a medical attention, or he said one guy actually, his family needed a stove. So, you know, they split it up, and then everybody keeps contributing to it. Well, he went up there and helped them organize how to survive and manage your money better. And now he's here in the Philippines, and hell of a nice guy. You know, I was thinking, man, this old boy, he might be bumping heads, you know, being from the South. You know how we Southern boys are, you know. We instigators. We like to start shit. So, but anyway, yeah, it was a great time talking with him. A few other, Dave, he was there. He's my homeboy. He's actually, I guess he's done traveled through the life of love here in the Philippines, and found out maybe it ain't the dream that he thought it was, you know. And that's something that I think everybody needs to come to a realization with too, you know. What it's painted like in the movies and Hollywood and all that, sometimes it just damn sure ain't that way here, you know. So you really got to first off, you got to know what you're looking for. What do you want in life, you know? We were talking yesterday also about I got a real good friend here who's a YouTuber, and he's been in it for years, and he's trying to help somebody, you know, had an accident or whatever on YouTube. He actually got attacked is what happened, you know. So my friend's sitting there telling me, he said, well, we ought to go to Barangay Captain. We go to that, we can file a case, you know, they'll help you out, maybe get your medical bills. Well, all of a sudden it blows up. Now they attacking my friend, you know, talking about whose side you taking and all this shit, you know. And I just don't understand what it is about the world today. Why can't people get along? You know, why has it always got to be standing at a distance, and everybody's got to have a damn opinion, you know, even if they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So, you know, everybody seems like they got to take a position or whatever, you know. So these certain bloggers I know that, you know, getting bashed and all. And I told him yesterday, I said, dude, my daddy told me something long ago that I have taken to heart. He said, no good deed goes unpunished. And that is a clear and defining fact right there. You know, you try and help, and guess what? It always winds up biting you in the damn ass. You know, so I told him, I said, be careful who you help, you know. Believe me, I believe in God and Jesus and all that, but I would not change places with Jesus for everything in the world. I would not want to have to handle the problems that other people have and what he sees, going on in day-to-day life here. So, I told him, I said, it's hard to get involved. I got great subscribers right now. I thank all you guys or whatever, because, I don't get any negative comments, and stuff like that. Because number one, I just won't tolerate it. I don't tolerate rudeness in a man or a woman, either one. If it comes down to that, I'm not going to argue and fight, because it's easy to sit behind that table, behind that phone or whatever. But step up toe to toe, and it's a whole different show. Down south, like I say, we had a confrontation. We didn't have phones and shit growing up. You can get in a scuffle, hell, you settle it right there. A lot of times people, they wouldn't open the damn mouth so much if they wasn't hiding behind a phone or something like that. But yeah, I got a good subscriber group. And like I say, I will discuss things. I will not argue things. Because I did enough of that in the United States of America. And right now I'm gonna try and be on top of the world. Because you in the G spot here, son, every day. You got to get up and be feeling good. The inner child, you got to keep that little guy alive. Because without that inner child, you ain't no fun at all. Think about it, man. Think about it. Ponder it. Learn it, know it, live it. That's the way I do, That little guy inside of me, man, who used to get in trouble and shit for being late and not coming home and after dark and all that shit. That son of a bitch ain't been doing nothing but sleeping all these years. Now guess what? He done woke up. It's like they said, the South will rise again. Well, by God, something rose up in me. I can tell you that. I'm gonna live life to the fullest. I got my babies here, all my kids, and they doing well. They love the Philippines. I have good friends here. I never thought I would have, the friends that I have here so far. I got, and American and European and Australian and German. And I mean, it's just on Thursday or Friday, we usually go down and have this little thing at the beach, and you never know who's going to show up, I don't know. I didn't even know who was going to be there yesterday. I got there and it was 2 or 3 people that I knew, and I was like, well, hell, this looks like it's going to be a lame old session, but wound up being a hell of a lot better. Everybody came up, and, had some good conversation, had some good food. We're sitting there by the beach or whatever. So it's what my buddy from Atlanta that I met yesterday or whatever, he said, everybody sitting at this table, you've already won. You've already won because you got out. You're sitting here beside the ocean, having a great time. You ain't there in the United States, was getting ready to damn collapse. I swear to God, I'd be booking a damn ticket as soon as I could. When I left last year to come back to the Philippines, my greatest fear was that we would not get here. Something would go wrong. We'd get stranded on the flight because the planes is a fucking up and everything else. So, I said, we've definitely got to get out of here. And so we did, and we made it, So I'm telling all you guys right now, I talked with my brother yesterday about this debt ceiling horse shit that's going on. It's been going on. It keeps going on, We're supposed to be the greatest country in the damn world, so why in the hell can't you fix this horse shit? So what I'm seeing, he said they do it every 6 months, and they always pass something right there. But you know what? There's an old saying, you borrow from Peter to pay Paul. Well, guess what? Paul runs out of money to borrow one damn day. And then you ain't got jack. And that's what's going to happen to the United States. Plus, we got this Article 42 that's just been lifted. I heard it was 11,000 people come across the border yesterday. I was in Colorado when I was there, and so I'm sure they're all heading up there. My wife and my family and my kids and all that, we had to go through and jump through hoops and do the legal paperwork to get here, meet financial requirements, all that stuff, or they could not have come. Even being born to a U.S. citizen, and they were citizens, they still had to jump through the hoops. But now, hell, all you got to do is claim asylum and come into Mexico, Because I'm going to tell you what, they're going to tear that freaking wall down. Yeah, they're going to run it over, man, and the first thing they're going to do is overrun Texas, and then it's going to be a wave going on. So I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I know they ain't vetting everybody. you know, from the criminals and drug dealers and human traffickers and all that shit. So I mean, man, you're letting the cat in the bird cage, I'm afraid. You know, so I don't have faith in my government anymore. You know, even the Bible says, have faith in God, not men. You know, because it's a bunch of dumbasses over there running the country. And I'm talking about all of them. I'm talking about Democrats, Republicans, liberals, you know, everybody. You know, a bunch of damn dumbasses, in my opinion. I ain't never seen no horse shit in my life. Hell, if I was running for some shit, I'd try and straighten it out. But one man ain't going to make a difference. The man that makes the difference, he's the one out there buried in that damn hole, you know. So my little voice ain't going to do it. It's going to have to go to a higher power to take care of this here or whatever. I met a buddy the other day, a vlogger, great guy. He's about 45. His name is Q. His channel is Q Adventures. I used to really check this homeboy out, man. Solid guy. He was, I believe he said his parents are Chinese and he was born in Vietnam, and he lives in Los Angeles now, and he's trying to lay down some tracks, you know, where he can make it over here and move over here. So I'm telling all you guys that are sitting on the damn couch, staring at the damn news, drinking that beer or that coffee or whatever it is you drinking there, man, you got to get up off that ass. You better put this shit together. First damn thing you better do is get you a damn passport. Because it used to be it'd take 3 weeks for it. Now you'd be lucky if you get the damn thing in 3 months. So it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I am telling you, there are no truer words that I can give you to get the hell out of that damn country. You know, I know, I'm telling you, from my years, I know what's going to happen, you know, and when it falls there, I mean, you think about it, if the power went out, there goes the internet goes out, it all goes down. You can't get to your banking, you know, you can't go to ATMs, you can't do online banking, you can't, a lot of people are doing their businesses on there. I'm gonna tell you what, so you better have a plan A, B, and C at a minimum. I'll usually throw in a D and a E for the hell of it. So yeah, G-Man, I'll start hopping and popping here. I'm gonna go out and go exploring. I'll probably shoot a few more videos when I get wound up, you know, wound up to around 90, you know, so the day looks good. And I like it. I like it a lot. A lot of lonely people out there in the world, my friend. A lot of lonely people. Don't you be one of them. You come on over here. And I tell you what, man, you'll have the time. I've had the time of my life. And I've never felt this way before. And I swear this is true. And I owe it all to you. So yeah, get up off that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about. Get up off that thing and just make a move. You know, because I had somebody boot me in the ass in the beginning, you know, and that was just to get out of South Carolina. Philippines, it took me a little while to get my head around it, but once you do it, man, you lay your plans down, you know, do it. Just fucking do it, man. Your brothers and sisters, I tell you, take it easy. Because the king lives on and he always will. Thank you for visiting the G-Spot with the G-Man. Hasta la vista, baby.